Hi and welcome. My name is Dylan Black, and a busy show, you know it. Let's get right into it with a musical performance. He's got a show with a bunch of friends coming up on a Wednesday, this Wednesday after. We'll talk about that in moments, but first, let me introduce you to the man. His name is Graven. The song is called Legend of You, and here he is to perform for us on a Daytime Ottawa.
Sitting at the bar, 3 beers deep, but you ain't catching a buzz yet. Wonder how you got here, a permanent fixture at the Chateau Lafayette. Kids get older, they only get bolder, and the weather's getting colder by the second. Think you're building a tower of opinions, but it's really only the dreams that you're wrecking. Sure you are. You were young once. Your frown was once upside down. You had creative steam energy, so non-governmental in a government town. Some things got changing. The sauce got you canned. Really good at sitting at the bar. And man, I wish you would just take a stand, 'cause the legend of you is further out than any star. Yeah, the legend of you is a burned out radio in a distant car. Yeah, the legend of you is further out than any star. Yeah, the legend of you has become who you are, who you are. Maybe you'll come into some money. Maybe it'll all be okay. Maybe you'll buy some hotels. Maybe you'll run for president of the USA. Yeah, some people really praise you. Some people want to give you a slap. I just have one question for you. Who taught you to talk to people like that? Yeah, the legend of you is further out than any star. Yeah, the legend of you has become who you are. Yeah, the legend of you is a burned out radio in a junkyard car. Yeah, the legend of you has become who you are, who you are.
All right, there you go, Graven. Thank you very much for that performance.
Thanks, Dylan.
Can you tell us the inspiration behind that song?
Sure, yeah. It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's sort of like if Donald Trump grew up in Ottawa sort of thing and was a permanent person who hung out at the Laugh in the market.
Okay. It's pretty specific.
Yeah, I know.
You think Donald could survive this environment up here?
I don't think so. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe.
Okay.
He's pretty slick.
Yeah, he's a slick fella, that's for sure. The new CD is called Jaybird. When did this get released?
Jaybird came out last April.
Yeah.
And it's been fun, like really unexpected, and doing all right and getting local play here and there, and really happy with it and just how it's come about.
Okay.
So,
You've been pretty busy as well. You had a decent fall.
Yeah, I had a lot of shows, and I played. Had a residency at Bar Robo back in September and October, bit of November, and just playing around more. And I've seen lots of good things in Ottawa. A good crew of people, I think, at the core of the music scene here.
Tell us about the music scene in Ottawa. It's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, it seems to be. Back in December at Live on Elgin, I had a little Christmas show, and there were 10 different singer-songwriters, all from the Ottawa region, who were all part of it, and that was a lot of fun. And it's just been good to see people supporting each other and getting, instead of jealousy and anger and rage, which is usually the part of music, it's not really there. It seems like people are propping each other up and helping each other out, which is a good thing. So,
very important.
Yeah, for sure.
On the 24th, you've got a show, and you're going to be performing with some other musicians as well. Tell us about the show happening on the 24th.
Yeah, on the 24th, it's at the Rainbow, and this guy named Hans has a band called the Tackies, and Hans worked at Bar Robo when I was doing the residency there, and they're a pretty fun pop-punk band. And then a guy named Abe Shep is also playing. He's part of a band called Tribe Royal, and yeah, it'll just be a good vibe, I think, if you're a musician or you're trying to get connections in the area. Good to come out and meet people and get connected.
Yeah, it's good to get connected.
For sure, absolutely.
Okay. Now I read about you that you don't really believe in fame, or you don't. It's not something that you aspire to.
Yeah, I don't really. I honestly, I don't. I think that if it came to me, sure, I'd be happy with it. I would take the money and run. But I'm okay with how things have turned out, and I think that what happens is that people go down the road of music. And I really think if you really want to be famous, you should do something else other than be a musician. I think you should, start a YouTube channel or whatever.
Okay.
But I think it's really hard, and I think that music is something you really have to work at over time, and work at it away from people, and just do it. And not let all the other voices and stuff get in the way, because I think that's what happens a lot to young artists, and it becomes confusing.
What time does that show get underway on the 24th?
I think it starts at 8:30, and then 9 o'clock. Should all kick off, and then it should be done by 11. It's a Wednesday show, so it's an early night.
Rainbow Bistro.
Yeah.
Graven, thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Dylan.
We appreciate your time.
We'll see you there.
I'm going to do my best. Coming up, author Rowan Flowers joins us next on Daytime.